Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be doing this collective reading for you today. So before we get started, let me just give you a little tour. What's going on around here? So, this is blue quartz malachite. I don't know what this is. If you know what it is, please comment below. We have some sage that I just used to smudge the room and get ready for this reading. We have an evil eye amulet. Yeah, evil eye? I don't know. A crow's feather that I found in my backyard. We have some banishing incense here that I might need to restock very soon. It's almost close to the bottom. We have a little adorable little, oh, it has tack on the bottom. Adorable little pomegranate piece that I got in Israel. I think it was 2019. We have amethyst here, blue agate. I think this is called Dalmatian jasper or Dalmatian stone. And finally, we have a protective talisman. We're all about protection today. But yeah, why don't we just get into the reading? Oh, it already wants to come up. Spirit, what does the collective energy need to know right now? What messages does the collective energy need to hear? What does the collective need to know right now? Dove, serenity, slow down, pause, and breathe. So it might be a busy time right now, or maybe you're not taking enough time to rest and relax. So you're really being encouraged right now to get the sleep that you need. Just chill out. If you can, take a vacation off work or school. This is a really good time to just look after yourself. Do the things that you need to do. Let's get a few more. Here we go. Black Panther passion. Follow your passion. So with these cards, I'd say take the time that you need right now to rest and to get started on any passions that you have. This is very similar to the last reading I did, where the collective was being encouraged to start any new projects. I'm getting, for some of you, this is about money. A passion that you have will bring money. So stop worrying about money. This is just a time for you to do what you truly enjoy. What it is that lights you up inside. And if you don't know what that is, this is a good time to find it. And you know, there's no better time to learn more about yourself than when you are in a relaxed state. When you are able to just clear your mind and not worry about everyday things. Your passion is going to find you if you don't have it already. If you don't know what it is already, it's going to find you. It's coming towards you. And otherwise, you know what it is. I don't have to name it. You already know what it is. If you do have a passion that you love. Spirit, what else does the collective need to know about this time? Okay, a bunch fell out. So we have bear, boundaries, stand your ground. Followed by antelope, decisiveness, make a decision and take appropriate action. Finally, owl, omens, pay attention to signs. Yeah. If there's anyone that's pressuring you right now to take certain actions, to do certain things, maybe follow the traditional route, I would say Spirit is encouraging you to Follow your passions, follow your heart, stand your ground. You know best what's best for you. Nobody else. They might act like they know. They might think that they know. But those are projections, right? Whenever people think that they know what's best for us, they're really just telling you what's best for them, what they think is best in their point of view of the world. And unfortunately, many people choose the traditional path. I mean, it's not an unfortunate thing. It's just that for those of us who are not called to follow the traditional path, it can be tough to stand up to those people and say, listen, I'm not your average person. I need to do something different. I need to be different. There's nothing wrong with being different. It can be scary to take risks, but listen, don't worry about risks. You're being asked to make a decision and make that decision that you've been meaning to make, and Spirit is going to support you. Okay? Look for the signs that Spirit is going to be leaving you, that's showing you that they are supporting you in this endeavor. And this can apply to career, but it can also apply to relationships. I mean, if you're in a relationship that other people are not approving of, stand your ground. You know what's best for you and for your partner. Career-wise, same thing. Take risks. Take that risk. Stand your ground. Spirit's with you. You have nothing to worry about. Take it from me. Whoa! Service. I feel good when I can help others. Wow. You can see that. I feel good when I can help others. What else does the collective need to know, Spirit? What else does the collective need to know? Oh, flew right out. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Notice they're both like an orangey sort of color. So that kind of speaks to your sacral chakra. Yeah, like I feel like with the sacral chakra, when we're in our divine feminine, we do feel good looking after others, right? The sacral chakra is, related to motherhood, loving others, taking care of others. You may be feeling called to do something to help other people, whether that is something spiritual, whether that is non-spiritual. I'm getting nursing for some reason. People in the medical field, people in the law field, working with the public somehow. Continue doing what you're doing. I mean, it's all incurring good karma, and if it is something you want to do, of course, the world is always going to, when I say the world, I mean the universe, Spirit is always going to encourage you, to support you in giving back to the community, to your family, your friendships, whatever, whoever you may be attempting to help here. With blame, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So, as I was saying, there is such a thing as a dysfunctional divine female. And when we get into our dysfunctional divine female, this is when, we do things like blaming others or having emotional outbursts that are maybe not warranted. Basically, any time that you're not taking accountability for your own emotions, for your own well-being, and blaming it on someone else. But the thing about blame is, when you blame others, you're giving away your power. You're giving your power to somebody else. You're letting somebody else dictate how you feel. And listen, I do too. And when you're angry, sometimes it's easy to blame others. Like, our ego just automatically wants to be able to point at something and say, it's them, it's because of them, it's because of this, XYZ. We want to find a reason, because it takes some of the pressure off of ourselves when things maybe don't go the way we want them to. You might also be feeling like when you're giving to others, you might be feeling taken advantage of. And that's never a good feeling. You might want to look into, if that resonates, you might want to look into why you may feel like when you give, you're not receiving back, or you're feeling that the receiver of your services, of your love, of your light, is ungrateful. Is it true that they are ungrateful? Or are you keeping the score? Are you keeping track of the things you do for others, the things that they do for you? Just something to think about for your shadow work. Your shadow work journaling. Spirit, what else do they need to know? Okay. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yeah, so, you know, if you ever feel angry at somebody, or feel like you want to blame somebody, or you feel like someone is not being grateful to you, just, if you tend to have emotional reactions to such things, you're being encouraged to just step back and take a deep breath. Come back to it when you're feeling better. They always say that you shouldn't make decisions when you're angry or sad or feeling some type of way, because you might regret it, right? It's your ego taking over. It's also a call to meditate. Meditate more. Meditate, find your center. Imagine taking your energy from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet into the earth, and then pull it right back up to your heart. And that is how you find balance within your energy, centeredness in yourself. With service too, balance is always important, because when we give too much of ourselves to others, then we can also feel taken advantage of. But truthfully, if you're the one offering all this help, you're doing it out of obligation, not out of love, of course you're going to feel icky about it. So just pay attention to that. Like, whenever you want to do something good for somebody else, ask yourself, am I doing this because I want to, because I love this person, because it makes me feel good? Or am I doing it because I feel like I'm obligated? Do I feel like if I don't do it, there's going to be repercussions, for example? Or do I really mean it when I do this act, service for this person, or this, I don't know, situation, whatever it is? Spirit, what else does the collective need to know? Oh my gosh, okay. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Hold on here. Okay, that was a lot. I don't know if I can take all of these, but listen. Okay, here's what I'll do. The first one that came out was doubt, followed by trust. I think that's pretty obvious. Okay, you need to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, and on this card, doubt, it says, I release the need to know all the answers. So what did we say about taking risks? Listen, you gotta take your risks. You gotta take risks. You gotta stop trying to understand things before you're meant to understand them, or plan things, like, because when you're planning things, you're not trusting spirit. Everything is in divine timing. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So your intuition is correct, and you've known that it was correct, but you're doubting. Why are you doubting? It's correct. I'm here to tell you that right now. Like, whatever it is that's on your mind, whatever comes to mind when you hear this reading, it is correct. But make sure you find your center first, because sometimes we think we know, but really the things that we think we know are just fears. So try to meditate, try to find your center, and whatever comes through is correct. Don't try not to operate out of ego and fear, because it's just going to set you backwards. Trust in the universe, trust what you know to be true deep down inside, because that's your guiding light. It's always going to take you to the right place. Always gonna take you to the right path. Your path. The path that you're meant to take. Spirit, what else do we have for the collective right now? The reading? Okay, we have 3 cards. Passion, instinct, and rejection. Again, wow. Similar messages as first round of cards. Like, there's something that you're very passionate about and you know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, it's coming. But there's something that you know you want to do. You want to share it with the world. Look, reading to him. This old man, maybe a more traditional person. They come from a different time. Maybe they don't understand what's being read to them or what this person is doing. But undeniably, you can see, look at the orange around her. She's glowing. Glowing because she's passionate. Anyone can see it. When you're passionate about something, that's how you know you need to follow it. Like, even if people think it's weird or it doesn't make sense or they don't like it or they don't understand it, when they see how passionate you are about this thing, they tend to back off. You know? He's not covering his ears. He's not closing his eyes. He's listening. Maybe he likes it. Maybe he doesn't. But who cares? She's happy. She's smiling. She's glowing with happiness from following her passion. So, look, even the sun is shining for her. Again, instinct. You need to follow your intuition. Doubt, trust, instinct. Hello. Rejection. Who cares? Who cares what these traditional people think? I don't know if you know about the story of Henry Matisse, but, you know, he is one of the greatest artists of our time, of planet Earth. Like, you know, he's world renowned, and he was rejected countless times for his modern works. I think it's called contemporary works. I'm not too sure. And he just kept going. He just kept painting whatever he wanted to paint. And he even tried to go to art school, a very traditional art school where they teach you the traditional methods, which is like very, very strict. You know, you have to do it this one specific way, studying the human anatomy, human body, following a specific curriculum that all famous artists, you know, followed. And he butted heads with his teacher. He broke all the barriers, all the boundaries, all the expectations that were put onto him to, you know, make art in a certain way. And people called him crazy. People said that he was throwing away his art career, if you can believe it or not, just because he dared to be different. And he dared to follow his intuition, and he followed his passions, and he followed, you know, what his heart was calling him to do. Look at these people. These spirits of doubt. Ultimately, all you can do is block out any such messages and choose not to internalize what people might be saying or how they might be judging you for what you do. He ended up being a major success. I mean, I don't know if it ever happened in his lifetime, but nowadays I'm sure his paintings sell for millions and millions of dollars, and he helped to actually introduce a brand new way of painting that had never really been seen before. I mean, Cézanne was involved and all kinds of other renowned artists, but if that had never happened, we wouldn't have art like we have it today. He believed that you didn't need to paint what you saw. You could paint from your imagination. And I know I'm talking a lot about painting, but there's a message in this. You need to follow what you know to be true, what you know is for you, because it will be successful. People might call you crazy because the thing is they've never seen it before. Whatever it is you're trying to do, it's different. They don't know it. And when people don't know something, they tend not to like it until it blows up. And you will have fans, you will have supporters, backing you, and you need to just keep going. Keep going with whatever it is that your passion is. Collective messages, please. More collective messages, Spirit. Messages for the collective, please, Spirit. Any more messages from this deck, please? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I love this. Okay. Creation. Wow. And wisdom. See? You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to bring into the world. You know what you need to create. It's a creative time right now. And it's a perfect time to just go out there and show the world the beauty that you keep inside, the ideas that you have that are so fucking genius. Oh, I shouldn't have sworn. Beep that out. I can't believe I even have to tell you this. Like, it just seems so obvious that you're bound for success in what it is that you're trying to do. It's so obvious. And listen. This girl, she has with her the earth. She has these little cherubs. She has a guide and a dove, all supporting her, giving her the wisdom that she needs to be able to go forward with her creations. I'm also getting that going into nature would be good for your creative energies. You know, they say that you can find creativity, all the creativity or inspiration you need in nature. And that's true. If you're ever feeling a lack of inspiration, nature is the way to go. There's been so many times where I felt completely devoid of inspiration, and going into nature, you're bound to see something beautiful or something that is going to inspire you. This out. Shall we light another? Let's see what we have here. You have vanishing, moon, lavender, astral travel. Oh, we have divination here. We'll light the divination one for you. Quick little break. Don't mind me. Hopefully it smells good. I don't recall what this one is made of, what oils they on it. There we go. That real quick. Oh, come on, please. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Oh, there we go. Spirit, what does the collective need to know? What messages does the collective need to receive at this time? Oh, that smells good. I wish I could describe it, but I don't know what that is. That smell. Surrounded by prosperity, blend into the environment. So, surrounded by prosperity, your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. So this is about infinite potential. And prosperity, I mean, of course, it's money. So whatever you're going to do, again, it's going to be successful. And then with blend into the environment, it says, you have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going around you and adapt accordingly. So with this one, I'm kind of getting like, if you are around people who are not supporting you or are putting you down, or, you know, they have more of a traditional mindset, honestly, Spirit doesn't really even like us to share our dreams, involving other people in our dreams. And I mean, you can if you know that they're very supportive, but if you know that they're not going to understand it, and you know they're not going to like it or encourage you or do, you know, what any good friend would do, you don't need to tell them. There's nothing wrong with being secretive about our dreams, especially when now you know it's going to be successful. I mean, you don't need to tell people. There's no need. I know sometimes we get excited and we think, oh, I love this so much, I want to share it with everybody. But, you know, if it's still in development, just keep it yourself for now. It's the same message, though. You're going to be successful. It's going to go well. You know, it even said here, you're very talented. You can have anything you want in the world. You just have to be courageous and brave enough to take action and actually do the things that you want to do. I mean, starting something and building something is really, really hard. We often see only the outcome of people's years of work. For example, like a YouTube channel, we look at these channels and we see they have so many subscribers, but they make it seem so easy. You know, we wish we had that, for example. But the truth is, countless hours have gone into it. It's taken a lot of consistency, dedication, as anything does, anything worth having does. And, you know, you're being called to have the bravery to go after the things you want and not give up. Because you do know deep down what you want. And it's going to be successful. We already know that. Spirit, any more messages for the collective? Any more messages for the collective, Spirit? Whoa, okay. You really wanted to come out? This one? Okay, what's that doing there? Okay. So we have rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery. Learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. Yeah, this is a very inspired time. Things may become very clear right now. You know, what it is that you want to do, the things that you're passionate about, things that you like. You know, you're pretty much putting that into the world and manifesting it. And it's going to be manifested successfully. Look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. To this, I would say, again, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't listen to the haters. You know what you're doing. You know what you like. You know what you dislike. You know what's best for you. And change direction with ease. This is time for a change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It is a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. Yeah, so some of you actually might be trying to transition right now or shift gears into a new situation. You know, whether it's moving on from a job, a relationship, hobbies. I mean, anything. Go out there and don't be afraid to really look deeply into yourself and find what it is that you like. Find what it is that you want. Like, ask yourself those hard questions. I know it can be scary to confront our issues, to confront our fears, but you deserve that. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have the life you want to live. You don't deserve to live, you know, unhappily in a job you don't like, making not enough money to get by, paycheck to paycheck. But that's the thing. You have to put yourself into that energy. And, you know, that can be done as simply as just listening to success affirmations, confidence affirmations, whatever you feel you need help with. And what you can do is, if you are very connected to your own body, to your chakra system, can feel through your chakras what kinds of affirmations you need. So for me, I get a lot of issues in my upper stomach. That's the solar plexus. That's confidence. So sacral chakra, just below the solar plexus, right where the lower gut is, where your pelvis is, above your pelvis. If you're a woman, that's where your uterus is. Those ones can be affirmations about, divine femininity, comfort, relaxation, sensuality, sexuality. If you have issues there, and below that chakra is the root chakra, and that has to do with safety and having your needs met. So you can look up affirmations on that. The heart chakra is a little bit obvious. That has to do with love and intimate relationships. The throat is about self-expression. Your third eye is about information, opening up yourself to information, correct information. And then your crown is what connects you to God. So based on that, you can kind of figure out what sort of energies you need to bring in to manifest the things that you want. With change direction with ease, it's like you're going to easily know what it is that you need to do to bring in the things that you want to bring in. But again, it's about trust. You have the wisdom that you need. Okay, so that was your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you all the positive messages that you needed to hear. I strongly encourage you to follow your heart. Spirit encourages you to follow your heart. So love and light and best of luck. You got this.